Okay everyone, it's Voodoo51292 and welcome to my channel update for Monday, July the 25th of 2011 through Sunday, July 31st of 2011, the last week in July. And as you can see, I'm wearing my official Drew Brees Super Bowl jersey and Saints hat to commemorate the end of the NFL lockout. And obviously pretty exciting that they finally agreed to a deal after all these months, and there's going to be a guarantee of a full NFL season, which I cannot wait for, and I'm very excited about it. So to honor that, I'm decked out in my Saints gear tonight. And actually, it is about 1 a.m. on Tuesday morning. I actually had no chance at all during the day on Monday to make my channel update because I was out all day running errands. I was at Target getting a bunch of stuff for my new apartment, and basically just never had a chance until right now to make this update. So it is late, but there wasn't anything I could do about it. So let's talk about last week. What happened? The gaming footage you saw last week was all Old World Blues DLC for Fallout New Vegas. I started playing it in the afternoon, the late afternoon, almost evening on Tuesday. I was actually up at like 10:30 in the morning, and Xbox and PC had already gotten the DLC, and because PlayStation sucks, didn't get it until like that night. So that's when I started playing it. I actually made a big video about ranting about it, how PlayStation still sucks, how the DLC wasn't up, and as soon as I actually had it about halfway uploaded to YouTube, and then the DLC became available, and it still had like half an hour to go uploading on YouTube, and I said, screw it, I'm just not going to upload it, because if I keep uploading it, I'm not going to be able to download the DLC, because it sucks all my internet if I'm uploading. So, it never got uploaded, but I was pretty pissed off. And but anyway, that's what I've been playing last week. Now, it's not done yet, obviously. It's an extremely long DLC. I'm up to 33 parts already, up now on YouTube, and actually I took a couple days off from playing it. The reason it's not done is because, you know, I'm trying to explore everything in this DLC and experience it all for a couple reasons. One, because it's Fallout New Vegas and I love Fallout, and I'm really enjoying the DLC, and two, I'm in no rush to beat the DLC because, again, there's nothing else to do after I'm done this DLC for a while. So I'm just kind of, you know, taking my time with it, not rushing it, and so that's basically what happened last week. Now, I actually did film a tour of my bedroom, you know, what you're seeing now, obviously, over the last week. I didn't upload that. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to put that up, but if I do, that will upload. I know I said I was going to do a movie review last week of Harry Potter, but I didn't. I didn't get around to it, and I figured, you know, I'm probably not going to do another movie review, so it'd be a little weird to just put up one and leave it at that, so I didn't put it up. So basically, all last week was Old World Blues DLC Parts 1 through 33, which actually have gotten a good amount of views. And to speak on that note, I actually just passed 50 subscribers on YouTube. I believe I have 52 now, so thank you to everybody who subscribed. My channel, I'm cautiously optimistic right now that it's just beginning to pick up, because over the past week, like I said, my Old World Blues footage has been getting okay views. I mean, it's not, you know, don't misunderstand, it's not anything great, you know, but some views some videos are getting up into the 40 range of views, which for my channel is pretty good. And it looks like every one of those videos so far has a view, and I'm getting some at least substantial people are watching the videos, and I got a little bit of a spike in subscribers to put me over the 50 mark, a little spike in friend requests, so like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. Of course, this is a bad time for people to start watching my channel because there's nothing new really that's going to be coming out at a fast rate, unfortunately. But it is what it is. There's not much I can do. So anyway, thanks to all those who have subscribed. I'm very happy to be over 50 and hope for another 50 more very soon. So yeah, that's what I did last week. Now this week coming up, Obviously, Old World Blues is going to continue and finish this week. I'm definitely planning on doing that. And other than that, again, it's just going to be some random things possibly. I still have the LA Noire DLC floating around I could do, and I just haven't been in the mood to play LA Noire when I've had downtime. You know, I still, as far as me personally, have a bunch of games that I need to play to catch up on games that I just haven't. I have Mass Effect 1 and 2 here. I just got Gears of War from Gamefly, so I have some things I can do. Mass Effect 1, I have begun and played around with. It's hard for me right now to get into it, because it's just, as stupid as this may sound right now, it's a little too much for me. The stuff from BioWare, like the Mass Effects, like Dragon Age, it's a little bit too complicated for me. You know, and I don't want to sound, you know, like a amateur gamer, whatever you want to call me. It's just personal taste, you know. It's a little bit too much for me to always be leveling up companions, you know, equipping them with different guns, with different armor, while leveling yourself up and doing all this stuff. And, you know, from what I've heard, of course, Mass Effect 1's combat is nowhere near as good as Mass Effect 2's, but the story in Mass Effect 1 is extremely good, so, you know, I'm hoping to be able to make myself sit down and go through Mass Effect 1, and I probably will enjoy Mass Effect 2 more if the combat is actually better. But, you know, I've got Gears of War, which, you know, is a good third-person shooter, which I'll probably check out because Gears 3 is coming out pretty soon, actually. So I might play Gears 1 and 2 before I go back to Mass Effect. But anyway, that has no bearing on the channel because none of that's going to be filmed and uploaded. It's just catch up for me personally. I did actually have somebody who I was in contact with last week. I apologize, I don't remember their name. But if you know who you are, it starts with a B. If you know who you are, I mean, if you hear me talk about it, you know who you are. This person actually contacted me and seemed really interested in my stuff and wanted to do some gameplay with me. Was interested in playing Dead Space 2 on the PS3. And I told him that, you know, last Friday I was completely open and everything, and I never heard back from him. I added him on PSN and everything, anticipation that we were going to play some together, but I didn't hear back from him, so. You know who you are. If you hear me again, I apologize. I didn't look at the name before I made this video. But again, if you're still interested in doing that with me, let me know. I have some free times and some days off this week. I'm off Wednesday. I'm off Friday and Saturday. So let me know. And if anybody is interested in doing gameplay with me this week online, whether that be Call of Duty Black Ops or either Xbox 360 or PS3, I'd prefer Xbox 360. That's where I have all the map packs, and Xbox is better for online. If you want to even do Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, as much as I don't want to play that multiplayer anymore, if you want to do it, I'll do it. Dead Space 2 again is still open. I'm just looking down here at the games I've got. I don't have a whole bunch of really great multiplayer games. But yeah, anything like that, let me know, and we can definitely do it this week. I'll have free time. I do have some more shirts to show. I actually got my next gaming shirt in. I got a couple of shirts today, actually, from Target that I actually really like. They're not gaming related, but they're pretty cool. So I'll probably do another video showcasing my newest gaming shirt in these two games. I actually have 2 more gaming shirts that I ordered on the way from website Sanchi.com. I found a shirt there from my favorite video game franchise of all time, which you know what that is if you're a fan of me, and also another shirt from one of my favorite games that I couldn't pass up. So I splurged. I spent the extra money to get those 2 shirts because they're really sweet, and I'm excited about those coming in. And I'll do another video, you know, showing all those shirts to you guys. And yeah, so again, this week, let me check on my time here. Man, 9.5 minutes already. But anyway, yeah, this week, Old World Blues is going to finish up. Again, if that person who is in contact with me still wants to do the Dead Space 2 multiplayer, let me know. Send me a message. We can definitely do it. If anybody else wants to play anything with me, like I said, Black Ops on 360 would be the easiest thing. you know, let me know. We can definitely do that. And you know, um, now another thing is about Fear 3's multiplayer, which I still have not done. I still have the game here, if you can believe it, mainly because I'm lazy. But next time I go out, I think I'm just gonna drop that game back in the mail. Probably tomorrow night when I head to work, I'm gonna drop it in the mailbox because bottom line is I'm really not dying to play Fear 3's multiplayer. I think I'm just gonna wait until my friend Tyler gets the game and I can play it on his PlayStation 3 for free to try it out. I'm not gonna spend the extra $10 just to play an hour or two of the multiplayer just to do a game review. You know, it's not that important to me to spend the extra money. So I'm gonna send it back to GameFly to free up a spot, and you know, whenever Tyler gets the game, I'll try it out and put it up on the channel. And again, honestly, the next like 3 or 4 weeks is gonna be really slow, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. August 23rd, which coincidentally, of course, is the day right after my first day of class, are the next 2 big releases I'm interested in, Body Count and Deus Ex, and that kind of starts the entire landslide of games through the rest of the year. But from now until then, it's just going to be slow, me trying to find things to do, mainly probably me just playing games to catch up on them, and not so much me playing games to film. So again, it's like 1:50 in the morning or so here, so probably not going to be doing any Overworld Blues DLC tonight. I will be starting that back up tomorrow and uploading it and finishing it off this week, and anything else that I do this week you'll see on the channel. So thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody's excited about football as I am. I can't wait. Can't wait for the Saints to go back out there and go to another Super Bowl. I think we got it this year. I think we got all the pieces that we need, and I'm definitely excited about playing the Packers. The first game, 2 very classy organizations. I love the Packers. I think they're a great team. I was very happy that they won last year's Super Bowl, but you know what? Going to Lambeau, we're going to take care of business. So thankfully the NFL's back on. Gaming is not as hot right now. There's not as much stuff coming out for games. But, you know, there will be. Football and games will both heat up at the end of August. And there's a lot to get excited about at the end of August. So we can look forward to then. And until then, just watch for my footage this week. Alright.